Hello everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, where we are continuing on in the second section under Haruo Shigima's storyline. Okay, it's the same. Is there really more to talk about the Sumida River? Why we can't keep talking about the river so much? Please go ahead. Alright then. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries, looking for curse bearers. I think I've found a few candidates. Oh, so he's seen all these people. First, a tall man I ran into in Kinshibori Park. Creep. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out of there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. He got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. No, he just really wants one. Who's that? Who is that? Wait, is that the guy who attacked us then? We never got to see him. Maybe it's him? Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Wadi Gesui Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in his hand. He had a nervous air about him, too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. Gathering soul dregs, I'd bet. He'd make a good target. Has to be him. Oh, these two. Next up is a pair. A young man and a woman I saw around Ryogoku Bridge. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about and he backpedaled and left. See, but because Shogo took so long to answer, it was too obvious. Oh, Richter's so much better at lying. I mean, technically, well, yeah, he did lie. But he also isn't a curse bearer, so... Looks like they lurk around there often. Looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Yeah, I kept freaking out thinking she would do something, and she didn't. She just disappeared. Gathering soul dregs in a group might be a decent idea if you could make it work. But with things being as how they are, it's gotta be hard to find folks one can trust. They got brass, though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. I'm curious about them, too. Last is 2 detectives I've seen sniffing around. The police are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park's got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they're sending in detectives from the head office, then something's got to be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in this business, there's some faces you get to know. Yeah, he's a private eye. Makes sense he might know them. He didn't mention Shogo yet then. Okay. Anyway, that's everyone who's caught my eye. You found all of them in so little time. I really did hire the best. It's all in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai, P.I. Dramatic pose. No, wait. Make that Richter Kai, Investigator Extraordinaire. My, an Investigator Extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet. An Investigator Extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside... The middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. Pouty mouth. It's so cute that the artists do that in this game. It seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there are still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies start showing up, that'll get the pot nice and hot. And once it's boiling, her chance will come. Okay. I think we might be done with that, so let's talk about the river again. The Sumida River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Okay, finally. So now we done? We good? We good? Eh? I still don't see anything else. Okay. Is something wrong? Not really. Just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nejima murders.
So it has.
Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Don't tell me that man got out.
Huh?
Life in prison doesn't always mean life. I knew it! There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they're found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. You would think that they have to let the people related to the murder know. Like, the fact that she found the evidence that got him put behind bars, you would think they would let her know. By the way, we're releasing this dangerous criminal. Only if they're found to show remorse and a desire to reform themselves, of course. Sure.
That's right. I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society.
I hear they've been trying to fix that recently. Matching inmates with jobs and accommodation.
Oh, really?
They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities so they won't be recognized in the workplace.
My. The way you put it. It's like you're saying Fumichika Nejima could be out on parole right now. Back in society under a new name with nobody on any the wiser.
It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind.
I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too.
Why does her face look kind of creepy? What is it?
I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. A janitor, I think. And I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nejima.
Oh?
He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remembered, too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. So, what next?
The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from many of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. You can finally have a moment to think.
I see. All right.
I told you! I told y'all that we would hit a roadblock. Didn't I? I said it's potential roadblock. Here we go.
You cannot currently progress any further.
Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing suspend will return you to the story chart. Got it. I kind of knew that would happen, y'all. I'm smart. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright. I feel like going to this one because it's the most directly related, even though this one could have some connection. And we will go to him eventually. But I feel like I'm most interested in this one. Spirit board. Alright. Yako Sakazaki. Yako Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu in their classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Oh no! That is never a good idea, girls. Never. Don't do this. Messing with those Ouija boards, never a good idea. Alright. 12 a.m. Komagata High School. We didn't get to see much of her before she was murdered by Shogo. It was sad. Okay, so that's Mio. Oh, she's cute. Oh man, now I have to do 2 more voices when my throat's been hurting lately. Hmm. Let's see. What voice do I want to give you? It's hard because there's so many characters and you're like, oh, I gotta remember and differentiate them.
That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako?
Oh, I need a second.
Sorry. Give me a second. It's okay. It's normal to be nervous your first time. There's nothing to be scared of, I promise. Thanks. I'm ready.
Alright. Persons of interest. Yako Sakazaki. Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School, unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide. She attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Sonoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She is also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. Love her already. Okay. Komagata High School, co-ed, 632 attendees. You can pause to read this.
Alright, let's start.
Ooh. It's a homemade one. Got it.
This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn.
I'm kind of giving her like a Himiko voice, but not like totally lazy Himiko, but just slightly lazy. She might not even be lazy at all, but I just think it's a fun voice to do. Spectre of the Spirit Board? Spirit of the Spectre Board? Scepter of the Spirit Board? I'm sure it's the middle. Oh. Why? Why are you doing this game? Please come on over.
Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please come on over.
Did I do that?
You're a little off.
Yeah, I got confused. I thought they... You confused me, game. I was like, what?
Huh? Just relax. I'll say it again. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn.
Didn't she say it different before? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Well, why did I have to say it twice? That's what's throwing me off.
Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us.
Okay.
Good. Please tell us if you are there.
Yes. Oh, I'm touching it lightly. Okay.
Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with the question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple.
What is this place? What is this girl's name? What is my name? Something simple?
Fine. What is the name of the girl across from me?
Mio.
Mio. Yeah, see?
It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering. Psychic girl, Mio Kurosuzu. Okay. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she's an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura. I chose the right voice for her, I'm happy. Which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako, and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools. She sounds like a protagonist of her own game, okay? Spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. That's cool.
I bet. Even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you.
Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. Okay. What is my name?
I think it should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter?
How strange. No?
Huh? It told me no?
Ah, I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything.
Really? But it knew your name, Mio. Is this spirit really the real deal?
Yes.
It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Or maybe you are.
Okay. Is it really you?
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board?
No.
Huh? It said no. Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board?
Yes. Sassy.
Yes, okay. Thanks.
Wait, yes, it does mind or doesn't mind?
Always good to remember to say please and thank you.
Okay. Spirit board. Yeah. I'll let you guys pause and read this. What is this place?
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we?
H-I-G-H. And then S. Yep, school. High school.
High school. High school, that's right.
The answers don't seem to be very precise. Okay, back to my name.
I'll ask it again. What is my name?
No. It didn't even hesitate this time.
Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I want to do this, I kind of like the fact if we could be a little playful. So let's do this. Who does Mio have a crush on?
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on?
No boy. It's just gonna say no. And you're like, what? Does she have a crush on anyone? Yes. Is it a boy? No. Oh, that would be so funny.
Hey, you're gonna ask that kind of question. Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious.
No, no, no. Let's not do this. No.
Huh, it said no. Guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone.
Fool. Phew. See? Mio. I see you, girl. I see you.
Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Ah, or maybe...
No. Yako, don't call her out like this.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you mean the boy isn't in our class?
Yes?
Wow! Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Is it a teacher at our school?
Nope.
Aw, no good, huh?
Phew. Yako, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions.
You've got a point.
That was fun. Michio's cause of death. Time to get serious.
Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now.
Yes, please.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide?
No.
So it really wasn't.
I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now's the important part.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. She looks cute. Michio Shiraishi. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Wadigesui Street. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Oof. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Aww. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Interesting and sad.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident?
Nope. Oh, really? Yes.
It said yes. So it was an accident and not a suicide.
Michio.
Then did she slip and fall from that apartment building?
No. She got pushed accidentally? She didn't.
What do you mean? Michio didn't die from falling from the apartment building?
Yes.
No way! If that were true, why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building?
It was an accident, but not a fall.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day?
Seems like it doesn't know the details. Where is the rite of resurrection? Uh-oh.
Then how about... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. We want to use that rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is?
I wonder.
Huh?
Oh my god! What the frick? Game? Stop.
Ah! What is this?
She's getting a curse stone?
Stop! I'm scared, Mio!
Calm down. You can't let go before it's over. Stop the procession. Please stop. It hurts.
Ah!
This is your curse stone. Such deep sorrow.
Such deep sorrow, resentful memories flowing into my mind.
Fool's procession, those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Kill them. Those who hear this sound. Another audio one, kind of like that guy. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. Oh, you have a time limit of 30 seconds? Ooh, that's rough. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Oh, that's even worse!
Interesting. So, the procession, the sound of music, they were looking for it. They thought it was Tanuki. Kills by fatal fall. Wait, then that's how Michio died. Right? Kinda? So maybe they killed her on accident with this power? Kills by fatal fall. One who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. Here's the memory. Omio stood atop the tall festival tower. Ooh, her arm. It was her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okame mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omio is giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened up even more. No, no, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart. So she couldn't breathe because they glued the mask on her. Oh, how terrible.
A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar.
Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them.
Wow. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Good spot to leave it. Oh, man. This game is something else, y'all. Something else. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna save it here. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.